Okay, so let us get started for today. And certainly, if you guys are new here, welcome. And if you guys haven't known me yet, let me introduce myself. I'm Steven. Nice to see you all here on the live streaming sessions as usual. And I hope definitely you guys could learn something out of tonight's live streaming sessions as usual. And again, if you guys do have anything that you guys wanted to ask me about the market movement, certainly I'll be happy to help you guys answer any of your inquiries on the market. And certainly, if you guys haven't known me yet, first of all, I'm a swing trader, trend follower. That means I'll be looking at how the overall market movement works on a trend and then seeing what's the biggest momentum that could come on the market that could allow us to trade some of the movements in the market. Because if you're not seeing too much, I won't be doing too much. So therefore, sometimes what we need on the market is patience, guys. And you guys will be definitely hearing I'm saying patience multiple times in the live streaming session so that you guys will be reminded that sometimes on the market, the best thing is to do nothing because that's how we get our best opportunities in the market. We are waiting, trying to see out where the next best opportunities on the market, and it's all going to come through waiting. So I hope that really sticks on your mind because I believe that is very, very much important on the market. Waiting and have the right mindset that trading is not about trading every single day, but it's about whether you have the right chance, the right opportunity, the best setups to enter the market rather than trying to enter the trades every single time just for the sake of trading. It's certainly damaging for your whole account, for your mindset, and definitely your trading habits as well. All right. So I hope that could help you to give you guys a little bit of advice because certainly I do share daily signals, but only in the case that those opportunities do come on the market. But if not, I'll be just sitting laid back, trying to wait out for the next opportunities on the market and see where is the next opportunities. Maybe it could be coming up from other market scenarios, market other trading assets. That's usually the case. And I'm happy to wait out for those market movement, guys. And certainly you guys can actually see these are the signals that we have been sharing with you guys throughout the market sessions yesterday. And we have shared three signals and three trading ideas, and all of them are in a profit since yesterday. So if you guys are interested to find out more about how I'm doing on my premium trades and how you guys could get access on these trading ideas, you guys are welcome to check out the link on my profile on my video descriptions, and you guys could chat me and ask for access on it. You guys could get access on it for free, guys. So head on and try to check out what's going on for my premium trades. But again, let us start it for today. So let me check where is the start of the day. So we can actually see that the start of the day is right around 3,354. And overall prices has actually been moving a little bit slower, I would say. Prices has been ranging. But the ranging market movement has actually been showing us one of the few things that we are expecting on the market, where we are starting to see that signs of weaknesses starts to appear since yesterday, as you guys could see. Prices has been ranging, yes, that's true. At the same time, we are also seeing the ranging has been followed through with weaknesses in the market. So we can say for sure that today's price action on the market, the trend is sideways and the momentum hasn't really much appeared. Even though right now we are starting to get some confirmation that prices is showing the possibility that prices could be breaking down today's low at 3,340. I'll be staying put for now as prices has been ranging too much, and certainly there's chances to make trades early on in the market. But I believe the best case scenario is if we could get entry prices much higher at around the middle part of this ranging area, 3,350 or even higher, the better, guys. But again, sometimes those situations couldn't happen every single time, and we need to see how that market will be going. So just for you guys to be clear that tonight we are not really seeing any trend. It's been on the sideways, but it is moving with the tendency of weaknesses, and we are going to wait for the confirmations. And how are we going to get those confirmations if we are trying to trade on this gold market? So first, we are trying to see whether there's a good chance to enter if on the case that prices is breaking down the support or the low of today, there's chances that there will be a good idea on the market to trade, to do short if prices break down today low at 3342, guys. So mark it on your charts, 3342 for today. If prices broke down that, and on the next candlestick or getting more further confirmations on shorter time frame that prices has continued to stay below it, signs of bearishness, the momentum to go down lower is still existing after breaking down below 3342, then that's your chance to continue to keep on shorting the market positions. And always, as usual, put up your stop losses, guys, because without stop losses, it could be very dangerous for you guys to do that short trade on the market, especially on the ranging market. It could be really vicious. At one point, prices could rebound easily and hit your stop losses easily, but that's for your safety reasons, guys. Okay. But second, if we are not really seeing the chances for prices to drop, what could we be expecting out of today's market rather than doing short? Two, we could be expecting to do long positions if prices rebounded from the lows at 3342 area, right? So I'll be waiting out, try to see out how that moves. And if prices starts to rebound, that could be the good case scenario. We are going to see that prices could rebound from there, and the good chances for prices to rebound could happen. So again, we are waiting, and to get easier and clearer confirmations, usually I'll be switching to shorter time frame because I'm waiting for the confirmations on the next candlestick, and the shorter time frame could actually give us an earlier confirmation. But again, the earlier, the less confirmation that I'm getting because it's moving on a shorter time frame because a trend is being built by time. And the shorter time frame that you are seeing, it's likely to give you guys a shorter confirmation to the market. So the longer the better in terms of the market movement that I'll be waiting for confirmations. So first, I'll be waiting to see how the prices will be breaking down the support and how prices will be rebounding if it isn't breaking down the support of today. So I'm watching on those two sides with you guys and see what's going to happen on the market. And if prices starts to move down lower, then we are executing the short positions. And if prices starts to rebound from the lows of today and hasn't been able to broke down of today's low and still maintain its price within the ranging area with confirmations that prices is still above those lows, I will be happy to do the long position. So again, we are still waiting. And again, I've already been telling you guys since the start of the live streaming sessions, I will be repeating a lot about the word of patience because that's how we are able to make safe trades and make some good market movement and profit certainly on the case. So if you guys don't want to miss out on the next premium trades that I'll be sharing on the case that if market movement starts to show some opportunities to make some good money, you guys are welcome to check out the link on my profile or my video descriptions and click on it, chat me and ask me for access on my premium trades, and I'll be showing you guys how you guys could get access on trading ideas like this, and you guys will get it for complimentary, guys. All right, so hope that could help you to give you guys a little bit of an idea what I'm expecting on the market and show you guys what are my style on trading on the market. And again, it's all for complimentary, so don't forget to check it out. Hundreds of dollars of profits are waiting for you. We have been starting the week perfectly well, or we are still hitting 100% winning rate for this week. And certainly, you guys definitely don't want to miss out when we are on a winning streak, as that's not always the case. We gotta be trustworthy and saying that it's impossible to get 100 winning percent rate every single day because it's just impossible to do so. And if it's possible, it's likely to be a shorter time frame, or you guys are making too less of a trade to be able to get that high winning rate. So as we are still doing really well, and it usually will be the case, you guys are welcome to join us and join me on my premium trades so that you guys don't miss out on hundreds of dollars in profits trading on gold, trading on silver, trading on oil, trading on Forex market as well. As long as some good opportunities arise on the market, we will be sharing it with you guys on the market, guys. All right. So hope you guys are enjoying your time here after getting some tips and tricks on how you guys could do your trades, how to approach the trade during the sideways market, and hope you guys are getting some insights on how I'm expecting for today's gold market movement. We'll be moving out of the market. We are expecting that prices will be ranging, and we have already been sharing with you guys what I will be reacting, how I will be reacting, how I will be placing my trades, how I'm waiting for confirmations on the market as well. So hope you guys are enjoying your time here, getting a little bit of an idea how you guys could expect and approach the market as well. So far, in terms of news, we haven't really received much. But again, as I have told you guys for tonight, we'll be expecting major things to come. So first of all, we are expecting to see that from the news side, we have actually been getting a lot of news where we are seeing that the unemployment rate from the UK side has been out. The Reserve Bank of Australia has been deciding to cut its interest rate. So I think that itself could really give a lot of push down towards the Australian dollar, as we have been seeing on the currency strength charts appearing. The signs of weaknesses is pretty much clear as well for today. And other than that, we are seeing that the Germany Jew economy sentiment has actually been weakening. So that is certainly a concerning sign on the market as prices and survey expectations is much lower than the expectations of the previous numbers. And afterwards, right after my live streaming sessions end, we'll be having the US CPI inflation numbers. So I think I'll be just giving you guys a little bit of an overview what I'm expecting from here. So first of all, based on this CPI number, we are actually seeing that a lot of people are expecting that this month number will be much higher compared to the previous months. And one of the main reasons behind it, we have been actually seeing that we are starting to see that tariff has started to take place, and that certainly will be a key word and a headline on every single market sessions. And definitely with the tariff side, we are expecting to see higher inflation in place. But again, the expectation is just likely to be a little bit higher by 0.1% on most of the market scenario, with the exceptions of the norm headline inflation could be touching the 0.2%. So I believe that those numbers will be very much important. But from there itself, we are seeing a lot of clear expectations that people are expecting that inflation would be higher on the overall basis. And we are likely to see how this market movement will be because it will be released in another 2 hours to go. So I'll be expecting more market movement to come, 1 hour and 30 minutes. So before that, I'll be usually expecting that market movement will be ranging as what we have already been expecting and witnessing over the course of the market sessions and the live streaming sessions with you guys. And certainly, I believe after the numbers on this side will be out, I'll be expecting that market movement will be much more fluid, much more clear in terms of the market directions and whether market could be staying on the sideways or not should be happening right after the inflation numbers that will be coming out in another 1 hour and 35 minutes. So I'll be expecting to see how the reactions of the market before that and afterwards because I'm expecting there will be big changes could be coming out of the market right after the gold market movement appeared out of the inflation numbers. And so far, from what we are seeing, actually, there are some signs that possibility of a rebound could be happening as prices couldn't break down lower for now. And I'm expecting those could be happening before the news. So again, I'll be expecting to see ranging market movement. And right now, I'm switching to shorter time frame as we are not really seeing much of a move yet for now. So to get even a clearer sign on the market, I'm switching to shorter time frame so that you guys could actually see much clearer what's happening and what's going on in the market. And overall, seems like prices is trying to rebound from the lows, try to unable to break out higher than 3350. So we'll try to see. But again, as I've told you guys, even though today's market movement has been moving on the sideways, the tendency has actually been moving on weaknesses, and we'll try to see whether that weaknesses could sustain. And it's the most important thing is prices could break today's low. I think that will be the most important thing in the market if prices could break today's low because before that happens, I'm afraid that there's a potential that prices could be ranging and potentially hitting our stop losses if we are doing the shorts at this kind of price. So again, we are still waiting to get more confirmation to the market. And I'm expecting to see a similar market movement happening on the silver market. So after this, we'll be touching on the silver market movement with you guys. So if you guys are enjoying your time here, getting some insights what I'm expecting on the market for tonight, hope you guys are enjoying your time here. Don't forget to give us a support by following, subscribing, and definitely don't forget to give us a thumbs up and share this video with your friends so that you guys could have interactive discussions with me about my analysis, about requests that you guys could be maybe asking me on the market, or if you guys do have something that you guys wanted to ask me about trading, about markets in general, I hope I could help you guys with that. So you guys are welcome to let me know in the comments if you guys do have any questions about the market. All right. Okay, so far again, prices are still ranging, hasn't been able to offer us some of a clearer market movement, and we are waiting and waiting, guys. All right. Okay. So far, we are seeing signs of a potential weaknesses, but again, we are not getting yet the confirmations we are waiting for. So we are still waiting, trying to see out what's happening. And just the information for you guys, with the weaknesses happening on the gold market, I'm expecting to see that the prices on the US dollar index should have been going stronger today. So we'll be checking out a little bit on the currency strength charts and see what's actually happening. So it turns out it's been pretty accurate, I would say. We are saying that the US dollar index has actually been going stronger despite there are some other currency that has actually been performing really well compared towards the US dollar index. But the overall market movement we are seeing on the US dollar index has actually been pointing us towards the right direction, and there's a potential that prices will be continuing weakening with how the overall market movement has been. And if we are switching towards the longer time frame, we are still seeing that the weaknesses is still there, and potentially prices has chances to continue breaking down lower on the market. So we'll be waiting out, see how the changes will be going. And again, if you guys don't want to miss out on my next trading ideas on the market, you guys are certainly welcome to check out the link on my profile and chat me through that link for access on my feed premium trades, because that's the only way that you guys could get access on my trading ideas, guys. All right. Hope that's the case and hope that could help you to make some profitable trades together with us. and hopefully more to come on the market as well, guys. All right. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button, follow, and hope you guys are making some wonderful profits together with us. Okay, we are almost getting the confirmations, guys. So be prepared as we are seeing some potential good market movement happening on the gold market. Let us switch on and try to see what is actually happening on the silver market movement, as silver market movement could be sometimes mimicking or even moving much faster compared towards the gold market. So let us try to see what has actually happened on the silver market. So first of all, we have actually been seeing the silver market. It's been going down lower and lower. Signs of weaknesses is pretty much clear on the market, and I'm expecting to see further weaknesses could appear on the silver market as well, as we are seeing that since the start of today, right around this price, we've actually been seeing that prices has been ultimately weakening and weakening, despite prices is still moving on the sideways. Signs of yesterday's trend on the downtrend is still there. We are still seeing the signs of weaknesses is still appearing on the market. And I'm expecting to see further pressure to come the market as prices hasn't been able to rebound, and the rebound has been hit with the upper downtrend channel hitting as acting one of the strongest resistance for this week has actually been hit, and prices has actually been slowly going down lower and lower. I'm expecting to see further drop down the market. And if I'm switching towards shorter time frame, I should be able to see a similar sign, not much of a change. The expectations for prices to go down lower and lower should still continue and happening on the market. And again, from there, I will be expecting to see more market reactions pointing out to that same directions with the strength reappearing on the gold on the US dollar index. I'll be seeing that there will be more pressure on the silver market. And again, if you guys don't want to miss out on my next premium trading ideas, I have already been sharing one idea on the market. And definitely, if you guys don't want to miss that out, click the link on my profile on my video descriptions and chat me through the link, ask access for my premium trades, and you guys could be getting access for those ideas, and we are waiting for you guys. Hundreds of dollars of profits are waiting for you guys inside that premium trades as well, guys. So we have already been seeing that gold is trying to break down the lows. We'll see how prices will be acting over the course of our live streaming sessions. And again, I'm expecting to see as prices has been declining, we are actually trying to see whether the drop will be sustainable and whether prices could continue to breaking down lower. So again, potentially prices could rebound. Always make sure that you guys have your trading plan in place in any kind of market scenarios so that you guys could get out safely on the market. And always remember, don't over trade on the market. So when whatever the market situations will be, you guys will be trading safely and conservatively on the market. All right, because trading is a marathon, we are trading out for the long run. We are not trying to secure our big gains in just one single trade, guys. All right. So hope that really sticks on you. And that's what we are doing also on the premium trades as well. Make sure you guys don't trade too aggressively on the market. Okay, so far the signs of prices continue to go down lower is still there. Prices, yes, has been rebounding from today's low at the 3343 area, and prices has been showing signs that prices are continuing weakening and weakening and weakening. So back on that, I will be expecting to see further drop downs the market with this kind of market conditions, and I'm expecting to see that the simple market reaction could be showing us some signs on that as well. Again, you guys know, just a cautious note for you guys on the silver market. Silver market usually could be a little bit erratic. Sometimes it could be showing us a very volatile market movement that is on the opposite side of the overall trend, and suddenly on one movement, prices could immediately drop following its trend. So definitely, if you guys are trading on silver, you guys need to be aware of that and put even much higher and much wider stop losses range on the silver market compared to the gold market, because in the case that you guys are putting your stop losses too tight on the market on the silver side, you guys might easily be hit by your stop losses. Even though your analysis is right, your trend analysis is right, you are seeing that the momentum for businesses are still there, but sometimes could give you guys a little bit of surprises in the market. So I always suggest that if you guys are trading on the silver market, you gotta be a little bit cautious, guys. And again, that's why I think since we are having the CPI inflation tonight, I'll be a little bit cautious, try to watch out how the next market movement will be, and expect to see more market movements to come as well in the market, guys. All right. So we are still waiting, patience and patience, and we're trying to see whether the price could be dropping down lower. And again, ranging market movement before the CPI news is very much customary, I would say. It is necessary for us to see that. But again, if prices continue to go higher, you gotta be aware and remember that stop losses is always available for you guys. So always trade with stop losses and be safe on your trades, guys. Okay. Okay. So far, we are seeing signs that yes, prices has actually been breaking down today's low. But surprisingly, and not surprising, as before the news, we'll be expecting that prices will be ranging, and market has actually been showing us the sign that prices are ranging right now. So again, I believe with this kind of market conditions, I will be seeing that market will be ranging for most of the time before we can actually start to see and expect bigger and much more volatile market movements appear on the market. Because with this kind of market conditions, one of the things I'll be expecting is to try to see out how this will be playing out. But so far, both gold and silver has been rebounding. I'll be trying to wait out and see as we are heading towards another 1 hour and 22 minutes before the US inflation numbers will be out on the market. So again, as we've already been discussing, I'll be trying to check out what's going on the US dollar index with you guys right after this. So if you guys are enjoying your time here, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and likes, and hope you guys are enjoying your time here. And if you guys do have any questions about the market, you guys want to have an interactive discussions with me, you guys are welcome to share this live streaming sessions with your friends or anyone that you guys know who is interested to learn how to analyze the market, how you guys could get a little bit of a tips and tricks on how you guys could approach your trades, approach the market, and hopefully I can help you guys with your questions on the market or trading in general. And again, if you guys and during the time here, don't forget to follow and subscribe so that you guys don't miss out on any important information that I'm sharing with you guys on a real-time basis. So welcome to follow so that you guys will be notified whenever I'm starting my live streaming sessions, as we have already been discussing what's happening on gold, what's happening on silver, and right now we are on the course of analyzing and giving you guys updates if there's any changes happening on the market. Because all of the ideas on how you guys will approach the market has been shared earlier on the market. We'll continue watching, continue monitoring, and see whether the chances could be actually giving us some opportunities to make money during the course of the live streaming sessions, guys. All right. And again, we'll be discussing on what's happening on the US dollar index. As again, you guys know that tonight we'll be having the US inflation news on the market. And as usual, we'll be patient, waiting for the right timing, right opportunity, right chances to execute our trades in the market before being hastily get out of the market if the market scenario is not doing well. So that's why patience, patience, and patience. So right now, let us try to see what's happening on the US dollar index and get a little bit of an idea what I will be expecting for tonight. So first, we have been seeing that the US dollar index has actually been moving pretty well. Prices has been able to rebound, and most of the market movement we are seeing that has been showing a lot of signs that the US dollar index has actually continued to go higher and higher. And I wouldn't say it's a big surprise, and I would say it's expected based on how the overall market movement has been. Because from what we are getting out of the market, with the weaknesses appearing on both gold and silver, it's been pretty normal for us to actually see and expect that the US dollar index has been moving particularly well, especially on the back of the possible inflation numbers that could be going out. And if the inflation numbers showing that prices is actually showing the signs that inflation is still higher, we could expect that the US dollar index will get a little bit of a boost and will continue to go higher for the day. And with that kind of market conditions, I'll be expecting to see more market movements to come. And if prices do move much more volatile than expected, I'll be seeing that prices will be testing the $98.60 as prices will be trying to break out of today's high at $98.50. So the expectations for us to see that the US dollar index today will be going stronger as we are on the verge of the inflation numbers. But again, on the long run, I would say that the view hasn't changed yet. We haven't been able to see any signs of a potential rebound in the market, even though we started to see that prices has been consolidating a lot of times at around $96.80, $99. Right now, it seems there's chances for us to see that prices will start to rebound. It's still going to need a long time, a long way before the US dollar index could start to rebound, but the chances for that to happen is starting to reappear in the market. But again, we'll be watching closely on how that changes will be going. And ultimately, prices will be testing the resistance area on the long run at $99, $99.80, 90 cents. And if prices could break out higher and get that consolidations really well and unable to break down lower on the market again, I'm expecting to see that the US dollar index has chances to rebound. But so far, it's just a mere sideways, even though it's taking a long time, but the overall trend is still pretty clear. We are still seeing signs that prices is still weakening a lot based on the long-term trend, which is showing that market is moving on a downtrend. Right now, it's moving on a sideways, and potentially we're going to see that market movement will still be going down lower, guys. And until we get the confirmations that prices could break out higher and higher, getting the confirmations, until now, I wouldn't say that prices has started the phase of a rebound. It's still too early to say. That will be just speculating, which I'll not be doing. I'll be waiting for more confirmations from the market to get what I am trying to get out of the market. So let us return towards the gold market and see what has been happening so far. We have actually been seeing that prices has actually been able to rebound despite the strength coming back on the US dollar index, and not a lot of surprises, I would say, as we have actually been seeing that the gold market has actually been moving really well. Prices has been ranging again, not showing that kind of momentum that we are expecting in the market. So again, we'll be waiting and try to see out how all of this will be playing out. As right now could be too early to say, and there's always the case that before the market news, prices won't be moving much, and I'm afraid that could be happening. So we are waiting, trying to see out how this market movement will be playing out. And if everything goes as well as expected, we should be expecting to see that the market will be weakening again. If not, prices will be ranging at the worst case scenario and hitting the stop losses. So that's why I always tell you guys, gotta be cautious. Okay. So I hope you guys get those ideas on how you guys should approach the market based on the overall analysis that we have been doing. US dollar index has been going pretty strong for today. I'm expecting to see further weaknesses could appear on the gold market, as I've already been telling you guys. Even though we are still seeing a sideways market movement, the potential for a price drop is still always very much open, guys. So be aware, be prepared for those kind of any market movement. Okay, so far prices is still showing that similar sign, ranging and potential weaknesses. But again, I think it's still too early to say. We are going to wait out, try to see how this plays, and potentially, based on the overall market movement that we have been watching over the past 1 to 2 hours, prices has been showing the tendency of weaknesses. So that's why I think the possibility for breaking down the low for today is still very much wide open and could be happening. And that's why I'll be updating you guys and monitoring the market situations with you guys and give you guys any updates that could be happening and whether there's a rebound, whether the prices is breaking down the low and getting the confirmations that prices are still breaking down the lows. You guys will be updating on the live streaming sessions. So don't forget to give us a follow and subscribe so that you guys don't miss out on any updates, and I'll be sharing any information that I'm getting out of the market with you guys on these live streaming sessions on a real-time basis. So if you guys don't want to miss out on any important tips and tricks on the market, how to approach the market, and potentially good chances on the market as well, you guys are certainly welcome to click the follow and like subscribe button. And if you guys wanted to get the clear trading ideas that I'm sharing, you guys are welcome to check the link on my profile or my video descriptions and chat me for access on my premium trades. Hundreds of dollars in profits are waiting for you. Dozens of ideas are sent to you guys every single week, and certainly you guys don't want to miss out on those chances. If you guys don't know how you guys to do your trade, don't know how to set your entry price, don't know how to set your stop losses, don't know how to set your target price, certainly you will be pampered with it. You guys will be getting clear chances on how you guys will execute your trades as well. All right. Okay, prices have started to break down of today's support again as the ranging area we have been watching. Potentially, prices could continue to go down lower as we are witnessing the changes happening. But again, I'll be waiting for more confirmations as prices will stay below the prices on that support. And to get that confirmations, we are going to watch out and see what could be the next possible market scenario. So overall, we are starting to see that the silver market movement has actually been showing us the same sign. Prices are weakening, and potentially we are going to see further weaknesses could be coming up for both trading assets for tonight, guys. So I'll be expecting to see both market movements could be very much important, very much similar, but signs of weaknesses could be appearing on both sides of the market movement. But again, I'll be a little bit more cautious on the silver market as again, potentially prices could be ranging much more. And on the gold market, potentially prices could be even moving much better. So again, I think the main focus should still remain on the gold market for tonight, especially with the weaknesses as come. And again, we have already been telling you guys as prices is breaking today's low, chances will be coming out soon, and chances are there. Short positions has been executed, and if you guys are already on my premium trades, you guys certainly has got the idea on how you guys could do those trades, guys. All right, and definitely hope you guys haven't missed out on any chances that we have been sharing with you guys. Okay, prices has been weakening and showing some signs of a potential rebound happening right now. So again, as before, the inflation numbers will be out. We are expecting to see a little bit of a ranging area. So again, I believe that should be the slowdown of the market movement, and potentially from here we are starting to see chances if prices starts to return inside the ranging area. We're going to see much more of a market movement that could potentially send the gold market going higher right before the inflation news. And why I'm saying that, first of all, we are seeing really a positive sign despite the signs of weaknesses. Right now, prices are starting to show some signs of potential rebound happening in the gold market. So that's one of the things. And prices is rebounding with a really huge volume in the market. So I believe that is certainly a very important key point in the market if you are watching this analysis. Second, yes, we know that over the past 1 hour, prices has been weakening. But again, the overall market movement for today has been ranging. And with that kind of ranging idea, we are starting to see the chances for prices to rebound is much higher compared for prices to start to move on the weakness that has just appeared over the past 1 to 2 hours. And again, with this kind of possibility, I'm expecting to see that there's a potential prices could start to rebound pretty quick on the market and could be giving us the chances for a very safe trade where prices could start to be on the support area. Buy on the support area could be a very good thing and put your stop losses within a very safe limit. So I believe there could be some good chances despite the world market movement has been telling us a different story on the overall weaknesses that we have been witnessing over the past 1 to 2 hours. But again, if I'm going to do that kind of move, what I will be expecting first. So first, I'll be seeing how the prices will be reacting, whether prices could stay above 3342, 43. And if prices could do so, there is chances for prices to continue to rebound. If not, we are going to see that prices will stay below that and potentially prices could be going down lower and lower. So again, all of those market scenarios that we have been discussing, we need to watch out and try to see how the market changes will be because that changes could be really dictating how the overall market movement will be over the next 30 minutes on our live streaming sessions. All right. So again, as we have already been discussing what's happening on the US dollar index, let us try to see what's happening on the currency strength charts and see what kind of opportunities could be arising from the forex market as usual, and see what are the good chances that could be appearing out of the market movement, and see where the momentum is heading for tonight. And again, if you guys wanted to get more updates on the market sessions and the economic event side, you guys are certainly welcome to join me on my VIP live updates tonight on my link on my profile, and you guys could get access on it where I'll be discussing economic events such as the tariff updates, what's going on the markets, and Australia RBA decisions, and what are the implications on almost every single trading asset. So if you guys are interested to get more information on the economic events on the site, you guys are welcome to join me on my VIP Live updates right after my live streaming sessions. And so I'll be conducting another VIP Live sessions. And the only way that you guys could get access on this VIP Live sessions is through the link on my profile. Chat me and ask for access for the VIP live sessions, and I'll be showing you guys how you guys could get updates on the economic events. All right. So as far as we are seeing, gold market has been rebounding, so I believe that is a pretty much a positive sign of the market. And based on that, we'll see whether prices could sustain or whether prices could start weakening. So we are still waiting for more confirmations on the market, guys. All right. So based on the current ranges that we have been watching, we are actually seeing that prices has been going down stronger for the US dollar index alongside the Swiss franc and the pound sterling right after the decisions and the announcement of the UK unemployment rate. We have actually been seeing that the pound sterling has actually been moving really well, faring better, I would say. And since then, we are expecting to see that what are the biggest losers for tonight? Certainly, it's coming up from the Australian dollar, as we have already been seeing. Prices has been relatively staying weaker for tonight, and I believe that Australian dollar USD could be a very good trade to do shorts on the market. So that could be up for considerations, seeing how the market movement has been moving over the course of the market movement. And we'll see how that changes will be translated on the market as we started to see that US dollar is still going stronger, Australian dollar is still weakening. I think that is a pretty good sign coming out from the currency strength charts for tonight. Meanwhile, what are the next other opportunities that could be coming out of the market other than the Australian dollar USD? So if you are watching carefully, we have actually been seeing that the signs of the other currency movement that has actually been going quite weak has actually started to recover some of its movement. So for instance, we are starting to see that the Japanese yen has been recovering back. New Zealand dollar is also showing the signs, especially in the euro. So I think if we are trying to check out, maybe NZD USD could be worth checking it out, as well as USD CAD. But for the stronger currency pair against the US dollar, I'm not really seeing too much of a chance, and rather I'll be a bit careful. All right. So I'll be checking out a few with you guys and see what are the next market movement that we could be expecting out of tonight, and what kind of a possible good market movement could be coming out for us from the currency strength charts that we have been discussing it with you guys as well. So AUD USD has actually been touching the lows for today. That's not surprising, and we are still seeing the signs that prices is rebounding, possibly coming on the back of the possible recovery on the Australian dollar or the weaknesses over the US dollar index. But again, it has been pretty accurate when we are seeing that the Australian dollar is still weakening a lot. I'm expecting to see further changes on this kind of market movement as we have been seeing that the Australian dollar is continuing weakening against the USD. Price movement could still continue to go low and will be trying to touch back the $64.60 area if prices could start to move down lower and lower on the Australian dollar USD market. And we can actually see it's been pretty clear. We are seeing the signs of weaknesses still there. So we'll see how that changes will be going on. Next, we are watching just now on the New Zealand dollar USD and potential what kind of market movement could be happening from there. So overall, the New Zealand dollar USD has actually been weakening a lot, and we are seeing a lot of good chances that the market movement has actually been moving in that kind of manner. And we're expecting to see that the New Zealand dollar could be moving in line and tandem with the Australian dollar, and so far we are starting to see that similarities happening, and potentially New Zealand dollar USD could be up for a short positions as well in the market. And other than that, I would say most of the market movements, such as the USD CAD, could be up for considerations, as prices has already been breaking out today's high. Potentially, there are three chances that you guys could do out of the Forex currency market. So first of all, you guys consider to do trades on the AUD USD for shorts and the USD for shorts. And for the long positions, you guys consider on the USD CAD. So I hope that could help you guys. You guys are a major fan on the currency market move, and hope you guys would make some trades out of those market movements. And certainly we are back on the gold market, and as we have already been discussing, the potential that prices could be rebounding. And right now we are seeing those kind of possibilities happening. So I'll be suggesting for you guys to take a closer look on those kind of possibilities happening right now on the market movement. Okay. So right now, gold market is showing the chance of a possible rebound. So I'll suggest for you guys to try to take a look, because if those markets started to rebound pretty quick, I hope you guys don't miss out on any chances that could come out of the market movement. All right, since we haven't been discussing one of the remaining trading assets, we'll be looking at the oil market for now. So it seems that the oil market has actually been breaking down yesterday's low at around, I mean, today's low at $63.90, and we are seeing that there's chances for possible drop downs to come to the market with this kind of market scenarios. And overall, the signs are still pretty convincing that we are seeing good chances for prices to continue to drop, and we are seeing further drops are right now happening on the market as well. So based on that, I would say that there's still a lot of good chances for prices to continue to go down lower based on how the overall market movement has been moving over the course of today, where we are starting to see that potentially prices has actually been showing a lot of topping phases. And since the start of today, we are still seeing that prices is still inside the downtrend that we have been discussing since last week. So that hasn't really changed much of the analysis. And based on that alone, I'm expecting to see further drop downs in the market. Again, as we are seeing that prices has been dropping too quick, I'll be expecting a slight rebound before we are actually able to see that the all market will continue to drop down the market. So I believe that could be really key and helpful if you guys are trying to trade on the all market right now for a short. I'm expecting to see that prices will be rebounding first before prices will continue to go down lower again. The view is pretty clear. We are seeing that prices has been weakening since the start of the day. So it has been showing us the signs of prices hasn't been able to break out higher. So the trend has been slightly on the sideways with the tendency of a bearish, and the momentum has started to appear on the market over the past 1 to 2 hours. So again, with this kind of momentum, you guys need to have the right timing on the market, as prices could be rebounding after a quick drop, and I'll be expecting to see that prices will be testing the support at $63.50, the low that we are seeing happening on last Monday, guys. All right. So I'll be expecting to see those kind of moves, and hope you guys are trading convincingly well on the market as well on this live trading sessions with you guys. All right. So again, I'll be expecting to see a slight rebound on the best case scenario. On the worst case scenario, I'll be expecting that prices could continue to go down lower again. All right. So hope you guys are getting a little bit of an idea how you guys could do your trades there. And surprisingly, we are seeing that the gold market hasn't been able to hold itself pretty well, and prices immediately go down lower. So I guess that the chances to do that short trade has failed, and we are seeing the chances for price drop to come out will be much more apparent on the market, guys. Okay, so again, we'll be switching the view, return to our initial positions in the market that prices will be weakening a lot. And it seems that prices are likely to head down lower and lower with this kind of market conditions. And maybe if things hasn't been going too quick on the silver market, there's chances to do some good short trades as well. So it turns out that prices on silver has been actually much drastic. Prices has been dropping pretty quick on the market. So we'll see how we can see how both of the market will be moving next. So I'll be expecting that the drop will be pretty quick. I'm sure there's something happening that really causes this kind of big dramatic drop. But so far, I will need to refresh and see whether there's any big major news is coming out of the market. But so far, we are not really getting much. So I'll be expecting this is just part of a normal market movement that has happened. And prices will be rebounding after such a quick drop without any clear circumstances, despite we started to see that the US dollar index has been strengthening back on the currency strength chart. So it's not really a big surprise, and lack of the news should still justify the drop that we are seeing on the gold market together alongside with the silver market. But again, the tendency that we are seeing happening in the market has actually been pretty accurate, and I'll be expecting to see prices will be ranging first again, as prices has actually been dropping pretty quick, and we are heading towards the new sessions. I'll be expecting to see a little bit of a rebound, could be possibly happening first before potentially prices continue to go down lower on the market, guys. All right, so we'll see how that will be happening. And so far everything has been going pretty good on in terms of the analysis that we have been doing so far, as prices has broken down the lows for today. Prices have stayed below that, and let us see how the price reactions will be, because overall prices have the tendency to move on the range, especially right before the news. So we'll be watching carefully on how those changes will be moving, guys. Okay, and the overall market situations that we have been getting, prices right now are ranging back again, as prices are trying to stay above 3340 despite prices has been weakening towards its lowest at 3336. So I'll be watching carefully in order to see how this changes will be moving. And if prices could start to range again, that's a possibility that a rebound is underway. And we are likely to see how things will be changing from here. Because as you guys could see, every time prices slows down, it has been rebounding pretty quick. Same thing is also happening on the silver market, where right now silver has also rebounded once again. So again, I will be a little bit careful if I were going to do more long trades again based on this kind of market scenarios, as prices has actually been dropping and rebounding pretty quick in a very short period of time. And right now we are watching the 5 minute charts. So I'll be expecting more volatility to come right before the news sessions, guys. And with this kind of market conditions, there's a possibility that the US dollar index could be under a push that could really give more pressure on the gold market could be arriving right after the news inflation could be coming out, because usually before the news, this is the kind of market movement that we'll be witnessing, guys. Prices will be ranging, prices will be dropping really quick and then rebounding back pretty quick, giving us that kind of a sense of a ranging market movement. So that's why I always be careful during this kind of market conditions and assess more after the news will be out of the market. All right, guys. So again, if you guys are enjoying your time here, getting the updates, don't forget to give us your thumbs up, likes, and subscribe so that you guys don't miss out on any important information that I'm sharing with you guys. And again, back on the all market that we have been discussing, prices should have continued to go down weaker as what we have actually been seeing. Prices hasn't been able to rebound, and potentially prices could continue to go down lower, testing today's low. I mean, testing yesterday's low at $63.50. So you guys are welcome to check that out as well. Okay. But again, as we have already been discussing, the potential for a price rebound could happen first. So I'll be watching, trying to see out how those changes works and decide later on. Okay, so it seems that prices has been rebounding again, and we'll see how the changes will be going. As prices has been rebounding pretty quick, it seems that prices are right now preparing for the CPI news, guys. All right, so we'll see how those changes works. Whether prices could start to rebound on the gold market. But again, if you guys don't want to miss out on the next trading ideas, hundreds of dollars are waiting for you guys on a profit basis. You guys are welcome to click the link on my profile, on my video descriptions, and chat me through that link if you guys want to get access on my trading ideas, guys. All right. So we've been doing really well in the market, and overall we have been doing with a really high winning rate as well. So you guys are certainly welcome to check us out if you guys don't want to miss out on any important information that I'll be sharing on my premium trades as well as my live streaming sessions. Don't forget to follow and subscribe. And for more trading ideas, you guys are welcome to check the link on my profile, chat me through that, and ask for my premium access on the market, guys. So both gold and silver is rebounding, and I'll be expecting to see more ranging market movement approaching the inflation CPI news for tonight, guys. All right. So that hasn't changed yet, guys, as prices rebounded pretty quick. And certainly out of surprise, I would say. Okay, so again, in a few minutes, I'll be ending my live streaming session. So I'll be giving us a little bit of updates, what could be happening from across different markets. So first, we have already been saying that gold will be rebounding, and it has been fairly well doing those rebounds, especially after having that period of turbulence. We are seeing that prices has been going into the directions we are expecting right before the new sessions. So we'll be seeing how those changes will be moving. And a similar market movement is actually happening as well on the silver side, where we are seeing good chances that prices could start to rebound in the market and potentially prices could try to test the resistance for tonight, $37.80 as well. Similarly with what we are seeing on the gold, prices on silver will be much more volatile. So both gold and silver will be ranging first, and those are the kind of market movement that I will be watching closely and try to see how those changes will be going. And overall, the signs has been pretty convincing for us to actually see that prices on both gold and silver will try to test higher and higher. We'll be testing the resistance at 3350. Meanwhile, moving on towards the all market movement, prices actually been going down lower and lower. That hasn't changed, and I'm expecting to see further drops on the all market to come with this kind of market conditions as the momentum has been allowing us to see prices is actually weakening and weakening. Signs of further weaknesses is likely to appear and continue in the market, and we'll try to see how those changes will be moving as prices are potentially weakening and weakening on a quite a long basis, I would say. Okay, so again, I'll be expecting further weaknesses on this market. All right, so far prices has been ranging and trying to go higher and will be testing the resistance at 3,350. So we'll be watching closely on those sides of the market and hope you guys don't miss out on those chances there as well. Okay,